Good morning, darlings. Welcome to the pollinating in North Carolina. We just had a cold snap, so it's getting worse. So, good morning. We have coffee. We're going to make it through this. We're going to hop right in today because I have an amazing book that you're going to go, I haven't seen the video on this yet. That's because the video is releasing at 10 a.m. this morning, so you guys are getting a sneak peek that no one else has seen yet. This is The Ties That Bind. It's the story of Lyric and Michael. It is by D.M. Simpson. I adore this book. And let me tell you why. I don't get a lot of time to dive into fiction. Right now, most of the books I'm working on are all nonfiction, which is fantastic. I adore nonfiction. But it is really nice to have a fiction book to be able to just dive into and disconnect from the real world. I am not going to lie. I cracked the cover on this book and got like 20 minutes to read it because I was reading it while I was running errands. I was reading in between stops. And then I came home and I was like, I'm going to read a few more chapters. I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning because I finished it. That's how good it is. It sucks you in. Now, this is a romance novel. This is a romance novel in the genre of fantasy, werewolves, magic, witches, all of that. But unlike a lot of books that have suddenly cropped up in this genre, there is an entire storyline here. There is the struggle of building a new relationship with someone. There is the struggle of two people becoming a couple rather than two people being two people. I am not going to give you any spoilers on this book. I'm going to tell you that this book actually will make you go, I understand that struggle. You're really going to relate to the struggle. Yes, it is a romance novel. If it didn't have the romance element, the story would not be what it is. So, you need to hop over to the link. You guys are seeing this before anyone else because the actual full review will go live at 10 a.m. on YouTube. But you need to hop over to the link in the description of this video and go ahead and order this one and the next two. Because there is Lyric and Michael. There are two more stories, and the fourth story is being written as we speak, and I need my hands on all of them. It's written really well. It flows very well. The character development is incredible. By the end of this book, you feel like you know Lyric and Michael, and you're rooting for them. So, go get yourself this one and the next two, and set yourself a reminder for when the fourth book comes out, because they're all going to be absolutely incredible. So go get this book. If you need a fiction story to get lost in, and you like the romance on the fantasy side, you need this book in your lineup. And the link is in the description. So go get that book. You need it. And you need the other two. I haven't even read the other two, and I'm already recommending that you go get them and read them. That's how good the first one is. Next on this morning's recap, we're going to cover one more business. I usually do 2 or 3, but this one has so much to show you and talk about. We're going to do the glitter cow. The glitter cow, I love it. She is absolutely fabulous. Like a lot of us, COVID hit and she went, oh crap, what do I do now? So she took her hobby and what she does for fun and turned it into a business, and she specializes in personalized things. And you know that personalization is king. The ability to order something that is yours, that no one else will have, is king. And with Easter coming up, you probably still have time to get on her Easter order list to get personalized baskets, bunnies, all that kind of stuff that makes the holidays a little more special. So we're going to dive right in. Of course, you guys know I have an absolute obsession with glitter tumblers. I love all tumblers, but if they have glitter, that's even better. My first one to show you guys is absolutely hands down my favorite, and I'm going to tell you why. This is infinitely personalizable. There's a big word for you. You can personalize this any way you want. This is my dog mama cup. But look who's on my dog mama cup. That's Lola when she was 2.5 months old. She don't look like that now. She's gotten a whole lot bigger. And my Izzy. Now, the ideas of what you can do with this style of adding photos to glitter tumblers is infinite. Mother's Day is coming up. Father's Day is coming up. They make great family gifts. They make great, these are the great gifts you make for anniversaries. Someone's got a big anniversary coming up. Get one of their wedding photos and have a wedding photo put on here. These are great for family vacation keepsakes. And what I love about these cups is they are durable. Yes, I love the glitter. Y'all know me and my glitter. This aquamarine glitter is beautiful. But these are durable. So the picture is not going to scrub off. The words are not going to scrub off. They're all sealed down under epoxy. I'm in love with this thing. My babies go everywhere with me. I literally had to go get this out of my van because it was in my van with water in it from where I dropped the kids off at school. The possibilities of doing a customized photo cup is so huge. And working with Kat gave me the ability to get exactly what I wanted because I changed my mind on her like 4 times on photos, on which photos I wanted to use. So the ability to customize these cups with photographs is absolutely amazing. Oh, hey, Dawn, you are very welcome. In case y'all wonder who Dawn is, Dawn wrote this. See? Y'all need this book. Now, back on track where I'm supposed to be. Good morning, beautiful. I have another glitter and epoxy tumbler. This is a 30-ounce tumbler. It's my preferred size for water and things like that. She also does the 20-ounce slim lines. These are easier to hold. They're not as heavy. And this is what I use control my coffee intake with. Sorry, guys. This is a color shifting glitter. As you can see, it shifts from blue to kind of a purpley pink. And it is, it makes my little glitter heart happy. This particular one says she got mad hustle and a dope soul. It's a favorite saying of mine, actually. I have a shirt with that saying on it. And you can bet I'm going to be carrying this cup when I wear this shirt. But I love the color shift on this glitter. I love the way the 20-ounce tumblers, even with the glitter and the epoxy, she didn't make it so thick that it doesn't fit in my hand well. And I have tiny little hands. Another thing, it's attention to detail. When you get your cup and you open it up, there's a card inside. The card inside is your instructions on how to take care of your tumbler. This is one of those small details that often gets missed that's very important. So those are the 2 tumblers. Now let's dive into the rest of it. I told you guys I had a bunch. She does glitter and epoxy work. See? She also does glitter and epoxy keychains. It's going to focus. Give it a second. There you go. This is Stitch in pink on a cute little keychain with a tassel. I can guarantee you guys that in the next few days, I will have to rescue this off of my daughter's keychain collection because she has tried to swipe this 3 times now. It's just cute. And resin keychains are lightweight. And another thing with resin keychains is you can do these personalized. She can personalize these for you. Another life essential that I did not know I needed until very, very recently. Car coasters. This set is neoprene, so it repels water. Okay, I am the queen of running to McDonald's, getting a drink, putting in my cup holder, and then when I get home, I get busy, my hands are full, and I'm going to run right back out and get it. An hour later, I remember that my cup is still in my car, sweating in my cup holder. These keep the bottom of your cup holder from getting funky and gross from all of the accumulated dust from every time you open your door, anything that you tossed in your cup holder to keep it contained. Again, queen of that. My cup holders are actually junk organizers most of the time, but these keep the funk out of the bottom of your cup holder. And the neoprene style is easy to hand wash and let them dry if they get nasty, which it's the real world. Let's be honest, they probably will. But also in the world of cup holders, she's the first person I've seen do these that has put them in my hands to play with. These are epoxy cup holders. They're glitter, they're epoxy resin. I use the words interchangeably. I'm sure they're not actually interchangeable, but they fit right down in my cup holder. Again, I went and got these out of my car because these are in my front cup holder. But I love the glitter. And these are really easy to wipe off. They get something spilled on them, your cup sweats and something sticks to them. You just pull them out, wipe them off, or run them under some water, and you're good to go. I have so much stuff from her to go through with you guys. Now, you guys have seen me do reviews on Freshies before. Sorry, forgot to silence my phone. These are Freshies. They're often referred to as car Freshies. They are air fresheners. They are little scent beads that are soaked in scent and mica to get the coloration. You put them in cookie cutters or whatever kind of mold you want to get the shapes. This particular scent is Bahama Vacay. This smells like I need to stop what I'm doing and go to the beach and drink margaritas on the beach. But I like car Freshies because they are infinitely versatile. I use them in my kids' rooms. I use one in the bathroom. They're great in small spaces. I will say when I use them in my car, which is on a regular basis, I live in an area where it gets hot. I'm in coastal North Carolina. So in the height of summer, the temperature outside with heat index can be 120. The temperature in my car is, I have no idea what, but it's hot. So I take my car Freshies and I put them in a 1/2 pint mason jar in a cup holder, because when these get hot, they do have a possibility that they can melt. So my advice on using them in your car is absolutely use them in your car. They are amazing for filling up the space with a really good smell, but put them in a mason jar. So in the off chance that they do melt, it does not drip all over your car. And if they do melt, you still get the scent from the jar. This one is Cherry Fruit Punch. Wasn't one I thought I was going to like, but it's very fresh, very fruity. I really like this one. This one is going in my car. As soon as we are done talking, I'm going to stick it in a jar. And like I said, the jar is just on the off chance that if it does get hot enough in your car to melt a Freshie, which has to be incredibly hot, it's not going to drip all over your dash in your gear shift and make a mess that you then have to go in and clean up. It's contained. And last but not, oh, no, not last. I almost missed one of my favorite things. She also does the glitter and epoxy pens. And I am very, very old school. Everything I write, I write by hand before I type it up, because there's a disconnect in my brain. I know what I want to say, but if I sit down at the keyboard to just type it up, I can't get it from here to the keyboard. But if I grab a pen and a notebook, I can write it all out by hand, and then I can type it up. So I am obsessed with pens. The fancier, the better. This particular pen is my absolute go-to. It's actually an Inkjoy, but the barrel of the pen has been glittered and epoxied. And again, she doesn't make the glitter and the epoxy so thick that it's hard to hold on to. It still fits really well in my hand. Inkjoys write reliably well. I love this. And I've already looked at it and figured out that when I've used all the ink in this one, I can stick another Inkjoy. I can stick this part of an Inkjoy in here and continue using it, which makes me happy. Very, very happy. And there's always, and I've seen it said so many times, you know, you can't change the story of your life, but you can rewrite the current chapter. Get yourself a good pen and start rewriting your current chapter. And by good pen, get you one that makes you happy. Get you a pen that you want to pick up and write with, and you'll be amazed how much it changes everyday tasks like doing your grocery list and all of that fun stuff is better when you have a good pen. And I about threw my pen on the floor. That is not cool. Now, I talked about personalization. I talked about the fact that she can personalize anything. What I got from her that was personalized are doggy bandanas. That's Izzy's. I like the fact that, if you all have followed me, you know that Izzy is my 12-pound Yorkie. I like the fact that she actually uses full-size bandanas because then I can get it to the size I want. Izzy doesn't like things really tight around her, so I can make this really loose. And my little grumpy dog, who doesn't like to wear anything, loves her bandanas because they're not tight, they're not snug. From a dog owner point of view, I like the fact that I can leave them loose. And this is Izzy's other one, which is appropriate since we have a puppy. It says, I thought I was the baby. Izzy definitely thinks she's the baby, and she knows she's the baby, even though we have a 5-month-old puppy who's like 20 times her size already. This is Lola's. Again, with Lola being a 5-month-old German Shepherd and big, I still have plenty of room with this bandana to tie it around her and not worry about it being too tight. And one thing I have found with the type of bandana she uses, I don't have to knot them. I can tie it like this and they will stay put. But from that overprotective, overreactive dog mom standpoint, if she should be running around playing with this bandana on and it snags on something, because I don't have to knot it to get it to stay, it will untie and come off, and we reduce the risk of her hanging up on something and having extra pressure on her neck or her throat. Yes, I am that dog mom. My dog wears 2 collars, one for inside, one for outside. And this one, if this doesn't sum up having a puppy, I can't talk right now, I'm doing bad dog shit. That's puppy mom life right there in one bandana. So that is everything I have to show you guys. I know I just bombarded you with a lot of stuff, so you can always go back and rewatch. The links to purchase the book and the rest of the books. Like I said, I haven't even read the other 2, and I'm already going to tell you that you need them. That's how well written the first one is. The links for that are in the description of this video. The link to the Glitter Cow Facebook group is in the video. It's in the description. Go check out the books. Go check out everything that Kat does in the Glitter Cow, because you're going to see something that you like and you're going to go, but could we do it in? And she specializes in personalizing things for you. So go check them both out. Show them some love. If you have family events going on, I really like the idea of doing the photo tumblers as gifts for people. Family photos. Mother's Day's coming up. Ooh, yes. See, Dawn can tell me this and I know what it means. Now you got to get the first book and then you'll get it. Book 2 is Christine and Daniel, which I wanted that storyline from the moment it started. In the moment it was hinted at in Lyric and Michael, I wanted the Christine and Daniel story because there's something going on there. And Becca and Wesley is another one that I am so intrigued by. So yeah, I just go ahead and go order all 3 and block out a weekend in comfy clothes and your couch and lots of water or coffee or tea or whatever your beverage of choice is, and just veg out for the weekend and knock out all 3 books, because once you open them, you're not going to be able to stop reading them. So go get your books, go check out everything the Glitter Cow has to offer, and get pens, car coasters. And that's the thing. She does so much more than what I showed you guys, because she personalizes. So she has a lot of options to be able to personalize through. And I am off to go find more fun things to show you guys next week. And like I said in the beginning, the full review for Lyric and Michael is going to release in 9 minutes on YouTube if you want to hop over there and stalk YouTube until it releases. Bye, darlings. I'll see you in a week.